I'm trying to test out this camera because I'm new to YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm trying to test this out and just see, you know, is there sound? How does it look? It looks kind of bad through the viewfinder, but we'll see how it looks when I get it onto the computer and stuff. Anyway, my name is S. I'm terrified. I'm going to show you how to make some obsidian slime today using stuff that you might already have in your house. This is like a non-Newtonian fluid. Basically, I'm not a chemist. I work in an office. I do accounting, so I am not like a professional chemist or science teacher or anything like that. All this information I did pull off Google, but this is like the sort of thing, like, if you stand really still, it'll start to like ooze through your fingers for a while, or you can bounce it. This stuff has glitter in it, and what I thought I'd do is, you know, make it dye it black to look like obsidian, which is of course the glass that comes out of volcanoes. If you don't want to dye it, you could have some nice clear slime, which looks like this. Oh my gosh, and this stuff, I've had this for months. It's still good. I mean, as long as you're gentle with it and like put it back where you found it right away. This kind of smells like dish soap, to be honest. But you can make this with really simple stuff that you've got in your house. We use, or maybe you haven't got it in your house, but a quick trip to Target or Walmart will get you everything that you need. Use some clear glue. Not white glue, not if you're gonna make it look like obsidian, because the dye won't take. Basically, it'll just look gray. It'll take, but it'll look gray. And this is, sorry about that, this is borax. You find it in the cleaning laundry supply aisle of the store. And this is just a thing of hot water. I boiled a kettle for tea, so I've got hot water. I put a plate on top of it to keep it warm because I'm going to show you. I'm going to just write this up real quick. I looked this up online, how the chemistry works. So basically, what you're doing is, you've got, in the solution, you've got hydrogen, which is in everything. You've got carbon, which is the building blocks to life. It's in you and me. It's in a sack of sugar. It's in a lump of coal. You've got oxygen, which, you know, is also something necessary. And this is boron. So that's like the basic building blocks of what you're doing. And when you do this, polyvinyl alcohol, my understanding is that alcohols are just a distillation of sugar in general, so it's going to be carbons and hydrogens all over the place. So it's like a chain of carbons, C, 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 C for carbon. Boom, boom, boom. That's how they stick together. Carbons like to stick together in chains. Carbons, and there's hydrogen stuck to it, or two hydrogens, or just one hydrogen, or two hydrogens, or just one, and then you've got oxygen and hydrogen. OH, OH. Oh, there shouldn't be one there. Sorry. And OH, and that's the polyvinyl alcohol. That's like the chemical solution for it. And then see if I can find it. I had a towel like 2 seconds ago to erase the stuff off the whiteboard, and I'm just gonna use my hand. And I just got marker all over my teacup. And borax is, you got like a little boron in the middle, and then it is surrounded by oxygens, oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. And then to the side you have hydrogen and hydrogen and hydrogen and hydrogen, and that's your boron, borax. Sorry. And oh gosh, I'm just making a mess of this. I haven't even gotten to the messy part, and I'm already making a mess. So, got this is what happens when you mix it together. So you'll have a little molecule of borax in the middle. Borax. Oh. And they're going to stick together because they like to do this. So, and they'll do it here too, because this is just what they do. I am running out of room on the whiteboard. See, it's a tragedy. I'm freaking out because I'm running out of room. Oh my gosh. So that's what you'll have, and then stick together, and then it'll happen on the bottom too, so you'll have that other way around. There's a hydrogen there as well. That's what it looks like on a molecular level. Well, no, it doesn't look like that. Our molecules aren't a huge mess. So that's what we're making, basically. That's a molecule that we're going to make with us. And so all I'm going to do, and sorry, that's going to make a ton of noise and I feel bad. Just squeeze like half a bottle of this glue. Fart sounds, yeah. All of this is non-toxic, like so non-toxic that I'm comfortable just having a cup of tea on my desk, like right along with all this. That being said, you shouldn't just go around putting strange things in your mouth. I mean, most of us learn this when we're 2, but if you're one of the unlucky ones who hasn't, I'm just telling you now. So, that, and we're gonna just set that aside. Got a big cup of water. We're gonna mix our borax. This is like half a cup of water, 3/4 of a cup. So I'm gonna just mix this couple spoonfuls of borax in, just like that. Stir it up nice. So then you've got a nice solution. If you haven't, like, if you can't find borax in the shop, you can use eye drops for this, like a borate solution, and mix it with baking soda, and that will cause the same effect. Come on. So, mix it. Then I want all the borax to dissolve. I don't know why this doesn't. It should. The water's hot enough. Maybe it's too hot. But this is where it gets interesting. So, and just pour a little bit of this solution in. This borax and water solution. And stir it up. See, it's starting to, I don't know what the best word is for this. Are they coagulating? It's something like, it's warm too. Be careful if the water's like hot, because you don't want to burn yourself. Alright, so this still feels sticky to touch, so it needs a bit more water. Just a bit. Maybe a lot. But it'll become less sticky and more icky. That's sorry. And now it's not like super sticky to touch. It's also not sticking to the bowl. It's not sticking to anything. And this is the other. Just dump all that extra water back in. I wasted a whole bunch of stuff. And now you can dye it. I mean, you can use, I've got India ink because I used to draw a lot when I was in high school and college, so I've got India ink. You can use like regular ink from a pen if you want to cut a pen up. You can use food coloring. You can find like black food cake dye at Michael's. But I've just got some India ink, and you don't want to use a ton. Like a little bit of pigment is going to go a long way in whatever you're doing, whether it's, you know, mixing paint or mixing, like just playing around with food coloring. Or you can just be bad like me and just use all of it. Everything all over my fingers. Did that not turn out as well? Right. I guess I'm having a do-over. Oh, I've got that. I tried. Somehow, I think I'm going to dump the ink directly into the borax solution. I'm going to try not to get ink all over myself, but can't make any promises. That's the scary part. I am wearing, right now, it was minus 20 out earlier today. Like centigrade, because that's what my phone says. Right now it's minus 9, which I guess is an improvement. I think that's like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. So it is very, very cold out. I am wearing the polar bear onesie that my boyfriend's mom got me for Christmas 2 years ago, which is of course white, and I'm afraid to get ink all over it. So I'm gonna try and dump some more glue in, because this is what I got. This is the terrible bit of stuff that I got last time. I don't know how. And I'm gonna try also mixing some ink directly into the glue. I'm using up a lot of my ink, but it's really inexpensive. This might have been how I did it last time. So I've got ink in the glue, and I've got ink in my borax water solution, and mix. Yeah, that's ink and glue is totally how I did it last time. Okay. Sorry about the scraping noise. And ink in that. and ink everywhere. Yeah, so I guess that's how it's done. Like, you'll know, it'll not feel sticky anymore, and that's basically when it's ready. So, obsidian slime. Don't eat this. Ooh. All wet. A lot of excess water. Squeeze it out. And that's what you got. Alright, thank you so much for watching and bearing with me while I, experiment. And I hope to see you again soon. I'd like to try and upload like a couple more different kinds of videos, maybe a couple more like experiments and stuff, because I do a lot of experiments, but I think the tone of this channel is basically going to be the stuff that I do at my desk. Well, not the accounting stuff I do at my desk at work, but fun stuff. So I will talk to you guys hopefully soon, and thank you so much, and have fun. Don't eat anything strange. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Slime. Wow. And the slime. What happens if we mix them together? Oh man, we're gonna have two kinds of slime. Oh my gosh, I'm going to bring this to work with me on Monday, and I'm going to have to explain myself to people.